2020 was a full year of delays in game releases because of the pandemic. But 2021 begs to differ with its jam-packed schedules for games. It seems like what we lost in 2020 is coming back in 2021, which shows that it was worth our patience. The month of October alone has some neat and hot titles that many gamers and fans will be excited about. Because there are so many games to watch in the gaming stream, players should be aware of which ones are planned to launch in October. There are many to choose from, and all of them are waiting to be played. Each game is projected to provide its own unique experience with a number of diverse characteristics, ranging from spine-chilling horror to soccer games. Here are the 10 new games coming to the major consoles for October 2021. League of Gamers covers gaming content and commentaries on the latest video game releases, immersive storylines, and gameplay experiences. We provide exciting and interesting information for gamers anywhere around the world. So if you want to be updated with the newest releases, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more. There are quite a lot of games coming in October, and we all know that. Remakes are announced for full releases. New games from famous developers are targeted for launching, and some continuation to franchises confirm their release dates. In short, October is one heck of a month for gamers. The number is overwhelming, and we know that it's getting hard to keep track of all these announcements. So in this video, we'll be giving you all the games hotly anticipated for October and what we know about them. We also want to mention that these games will be released not only on your PS5, but also on your Xbox and PC. As a gamer, you should know all these titles to be able to keep up, and we'll help you sort out your gaming priority list if in case any of these games would tingle you enough to buy them as soon as they're stocked up. So, what games should you expect in October 2021, and what do we know so far about them? Let's begin. Far Cry 6. Far Cry fans can't wait for the latest installment in the franchise, which Ubisoft publicly announced on social media. Far Cry 6 will finally be released on the 7th of October. The game takes place in the fictional nation of Yara during a revolution to oust Anton Castillo, a cruel dictator. The plot of the game revolves around a guerrilla rebellion led by Danny Rojas against Anton's power. To sizzle things up, Far Cry 6 will be supporting a 2-player co-op so you can play with your friend. Sounds cool, right? However, the catch is that there won't be any arcade mode for this one, unlike the previous games in the series. FIFA 22. Soccer games are the classic sports ventures that our childhood selves would be excited about. FIFA 22 has been confirmed to be officially released on the 1st of October 2021. However, we want to share that if you're a fan who can't wait, you can play it 4 days early when purchasing the Ultimate Edition. But if you can't access that feature, that's alright. There will be an early access trial version available to EA members, but it's going to be time limited, so better be on the lookout for it. Back 4 Blood. When it comes to shooter games, gamers would like some zombies in the mix. That's why Back 4 Blood is a top-rated game that the gaming community expects. It's been confirmed to launch on the 12th of October 2021, and it's making a lot of hype among fans out there. It's a multiplayer first-person shooter game with hardcore action and zombies, as you might expect. However, according to Turtle Rock Studios, the game will have a longer story than previous Left 4 Dead games and be more uplifting. So if you're thinking about fighting zombies with your friends, say no more. Back 4 Blood's FAQ states that online co-op can be played with up to 4 people. PvP can be played with up to 8 players, and the campaign may be played solo with AI teammates. Either way, it's going to be a good game if you're looking for action. Alan Wake Remastered. When was it when we first set foot on the Pacific Northwest town of Bright Falls? Too long ago, that's for sure. But don't worry, because the remaster promises to revamp the game with the all-new rendered 4K visuals and give you that sense of nostalgia. The game is set to launch on the 5th of October, and both pieces of DLC are included, even the Rider and the Signal, although the spin-off of Alan Wake's American Nightmare won't be part of the package. Alan Wake is a story about a struggling best-selling thriller author who is experiencing writer's block, so he went to Bright Falls with his wife for a change of scenery. Unfortunately, it didn't go well as a dark force kidnapped Alice, his wife. He desperately looks for her and realizes that what he has written is becoming his reality. The game was initially intended to be an open-world survival type, but it now has a more linear structure, which the developer believes aids the plot. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a game I won't miss this October. Crysis Remastered Trilogy. Crytek revealed what we already knew. Crysis 2 and Crysis 3 Remastered will be released later in 2021, following multiple teasers and plenty of conjecture. Crytek, on the other hand, did more than announce the games. It has been confirmed that we can expect its launch on the 15th of October 2021. The Crysis Remastered Trilogy will be released as a single package, initially planned for 2020 before COVID got in the way. The Crysis Remastered Trilogy will be accessible on all platforms and PCs, though Crytek has not revealed what improvements to each game in the remasters. Not much has been released about it, but we can expect smoother and more optimized graphics and gameplay, judging from the trailer. Before we continue, what do you think of the list so far? Do you know any October 2021 games deserving to be on this list? Comment down what those games are or any of your ideas below. Demon Slayer: The Hinokami Chronicles. For otakus out there, we know that the title of this game rings a particular bell in your ears. Yes, this game is based on the popular Demon Slayer anime. It will make its full official release on the 15th of October. It is being developed by CyberConnect 2 and distributed by Aniplex, with major graphics and art provided by Ufotable, the same studio that created the anime. The game is a multiplayer arena fighter that adapts events from the series and the film into a playable format. Tanjiro is the game's main character and your primary playable character. He is a demon slayer attempting to avenge his deceased parents and save his sister, who has been changed into a demon. Players will be experiencing Tanjiro's life from his own eyes as a gamer and otaku. That sounds like a great deal. The Dark Pictures Anthology: House of Ashes. Man of Median was about a bioweapon inducing dangerous hallucinations. Little Hope was about the mental struggles of poor, traumatized man. The next installment in the Dark Pictures Anthology, House of Ashes, takes on an archaeological horror turn. Confirmed for launching on the 22nd of October, the game is about a military unit on the lookout for chemical weapons beneath the ground where a cursed Sumerian temple reigns. Unfortunately, instead of weapons, they discover something even more destructive. Like the previous games, the player's choices will heavily matter throughout the plotline, especially on deciding each character's fate. House of Ashes will be as immersive and successful as the previous games in the anthology. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Marvel fans will surely be on the lookout for this one. Confirmed to be released on the 26th of October, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is making a massive hype across multiple platforms. It will be a single-player narrative-driven experience with a more linear design similar to previous projects. It will tell the story of the Guardians of the Galaxy, which includes our favorite characters Star-Lord, Groot, Rocket Raccoon, Gamora, and Drax the Destroyer. As for the gameplay, it's a narrative-driven action game with a focus on player choice. You only play as Star-Lord, but still, you can choose various attacks for the rest of the crew during battle. Solar Ash. When it comes to Solar Ash, you can expect a sci-fi aesthetic that won't disappoint. After all the changes and hints, the game is also confirmed to launch on the 26th of October. Dreamy neons and vibrant pastels mixed with soul-shaking down-tempo synths create a sad, meditative sci-fi environment. It takes place within a black hole. Players take on the role of Ree, tasked with saving her world from near-certain destruction. So far, gameplay samples have demonstrated jumping, double jumping, dashing, and climbing, all classic third-person platforming actions. Solar Ash is that kind of game that will give you good atmospheric visuals while immersing yourself in the experience. Riders Republic. The game is confirmed to make its launch on the 28th of October. Riders Republic is a vast multiplayer playground where you can join your friends in multiplayer activities while riding bikes, skis, snowboards, wingsuits, and rocket wingsuits in the great national parks of the United States. It's a new open world that you and your friends can play to have that enjoyment and connection, and to show off some cool tricks. And we've now reached the end of this video. There are many games to launch in October 2021 coming to your major consoles, but now you know which ones are very hot on the stream, so you can start choosing which game you'd like to buy off the shelf and play right away. If you have anything to say, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to get more videos on future game releases. See you in the next video!